All right, we are live at the Standard in Bridgewater with the Beaver Bobcats on tonight's Coach's Corner. Guys, there is food ready for you, so take your time. Go ahead and eat while we're talking to your coach. What? We're good? Can you hear me? Switch what?
Switch your mic.
Oh, you do. Tell me. Hello? Now you can hear me. We're live at the Standard. They didn't turn the mics on. Now we're okay. Well, we're live here on Coach's Corner. Thank you for joining us. Gentlemen, go ahead. Go ahead and eat. Feel free to grab. Don't let Brady go first. He's your team leader. Let him go first. And, I'm here with John Parada, and we are joined with our first segment with Coach Court Rouse. But quickly, the Standard in Bridgewater, Riverside Drive, salads, chicken, burgers, wings, all kind of good stuff. They got a Cuban missile crisis with pulled pork, capicola, and Swiss cheese, John.
Absolutely.
I think that's you.
But it makes you think you're in Cuba.
Exactly. Well, we'll talk about that. They got a lot of good things here, but we're going to talk Beaver football in the playoffs again. Beaver 8-2. Coach, we talked before. 2 tough losses. One at West Mifflin by 8 points, and one at home to Avonworth by 5. You guys are a couple of plays away from being undefeated. You guys have gotten a lot better from last year. There's just a few mistakes, and you guys could be one of the top 2 seeds.
First of all, thanks again for having myself and all of our kids down here. Really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to recognize what these guys are doing day in and day out and all the work they're putting in. Yeah, those couple losses, this is a very young group when we started the year. So as we came into the year, we talked about earning opportunity. And when you play teams as good as we play in our conference, you have to learn how to get through those type of losses. And we always talk about mistakes and losses. They're only mistakes and losses if you don't learn from them. So as we came out of that, I felt like, we might have lost the game, but we were getting better as a team every week.
Beginning of the year, you beat Western Beaver. You beat Beaver Falls, 2 teams that a lot of people had pegged as really good teams in the area, both playoff teams, but pretty impressive. 1 at Western Beaver, 1 at home. So you started the year off really tough. In fact, started off 4-0 before losing at West Mifflin. But what did it mean to start off against a pretty good team away and win that game?
Anytime you get a win on the road, it's always very big. Our kids coming in, like I said, we knew that they didn't have a lot of varsity game time experience, but we watched the amount of work and the pride that they put in with that work going through the year and the off season. So we knew once these guys had an opportunity to go out there that they would just keep doing what they would do and be able to respond to the challenges at hand.
Court, after that tough loss to Avonworth, you won your last 3 regular season games. It seems like you've got some pretty good momentum coming into the playoffs. How do you feel about the way your team's playing right now?
Right now, I'm proud of the way these guys responded to, the Avonworth loss. A lot of teams would take that and they would sulk on it. These guys have done nothing but continue to just work and do the things and adhere to the process of winning, right? So we talk about it all the time. The mentality of winning is the most important aspect of a team, and these guys have bought into that, and they're continuing to just every day come out and work. And we just came off of our Wednesday practice, and it was 30 degrees out. And these guys had a great day. They've done nothing but just showed up every single day and done everything we've asked them more.
I wanted to ask you, too, you're at home for the first round of the playoffs, Friday night against Shadyside Academy, and Beaver has historically, going back to when you played, been very tough to beat at Gypsy Glen Stadium, Pat Torquinio Field. And last year you beat Deer Lakes in your playoff game at home. How important is it to be able to get that home game and start off the playoffs and not have to get on a bus and go to who knows where?
It's huge. It's a testament to the work these guys have put in to earn that home game. Being able to be at home, play on our home field, not just that, but with the crowd and the atmosphere and the energy. We've had great turnout this year for the games, and we don't expect anything less for Friday night. The student section and everybody's been nothing but just 100%. Behind our back and just giving these guys all the support they need day in and day out.
Last year, I believe, your home game in the playoffs was against Deer Lakes. We saw it and we did broadcast it. So it's 2 years in a row for a home playoff game. So that has to mean a lot to build that tradition, to be a top 7 or 8 seed, and to get that home game. How do the kids feel from last year, building on that? I mean, you lose some kids, but all these new kids, how do they feel about keeping that tradition going, keeping home games in the playoffs?
We talk to our guys all the time about what that tradition means to be a Beaver football player. We talk about, like, you got to honor the men that came before us and then how they did things. And then it's also your responsibility to uphold that tradition while you're here. And then also not just that, but project that to the next group of young men coming into our program. So we get a home playoff game. That just does everything that, it builds into our culture and who we are.
So let me ask, you knew you had talent coming back, but every coach, and when I talked to you a couple of years ago, you were rebuilding the line, and you knew you had some talented skill guys, but they were young. But every coach has that problem every year. You knew you had some talent coming back, but when did you know that this team could be good again or even better than last year? Did you know it in camp? Did it take a little while during the season? When did you know as coach?
It was kind of like I knew we had skill guys that could be dynamic in space. I knew we had some guys back on defense that we knew we've seen actually as starters do that before. The biggest improvement I've seen from when we started this back in the summer through is the play of our offensive line. And watching all those guys come together, 2 juniors, 2 sophomores, and a freshman, all first-year guys starting, and just watching them come together and the work they put in. Our coaches just continuing to be patient with them and teach them. And after being able to start running the ball with efficiency, it's a credit to how those guys have come together as an offensive line.
Your offense is diverse. I mean, you play traditional straight up with Travis Cleary, your starting quarterback. You go into the Wildcat quite a bit with Amari Jackson and Brady Mayo. What led you to try that offense, and how much problems do you think that's a matchup for opposing teams?
So Travis is our starting quarterback, and we do have nothing but absolute confidence and faith in him. But between Amari and Brady, we feel that those are athletes that we can put there, and we can put defenses in conflict because we can put them in space. It's just another wrinkle in the fold, so to say, for our offense, just to be as dynamic as possible and give defenses as many looks and to prepare for.
Yeah, and you talked about your running game once it got on track. That was a big difference for you. And I know you have Quaylen Kane, who's with us tonight, and Quaylen had a good year last year also. You have Dre Hall, and we mentioned Amari Jackson and Brady Mayo. And I know that growing up in Beaver, that Beaver football's tradition was predicated on the run game. It always has been. How important is that to be able to run?
No, I think it's sense of mentality. Again, being able to run the football, not just run it, but run it with physicality, and just lining up. And we, like I said, between our offensive line, Gabe is our H-back sniffer who does a great job of cleaning out the holes too. But watching the way Quaylen and Dre run the football. They run it. They just don't run it. They run it with purpose. They run it with power, and I think that it just inspires that physical mentality that just permeates through the rest of our kids.
Coach, let's talk about the matchup. Shadyside Academy, a team that has had success in the past. They're the number 10 seed. What do you know about them, and what do you expect from them?
Watching them on tape over the last, couple days and, preparing for them, they definitely have athletes in space that can get in space and be dynamic. We have to be able to just make sure we're playing sound defense, get to the ball, get as many hats to the ball as we can. Like I said, their athletes are as good as we've seen all year, I believe. So and on defense, I think they bring enough pressure that they can give offenses problems. So it's a matchup that we're looking forward to, and we're just getting ready to keep one more practice, and we're getting ready to go Friday night.
We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back a little bit more with Coach, and then we're going to let the players finish eating. I smell this food. Me and John Parada are salivating trying to wait for the food from the Standard here on the Coach's Corner on Beaver County Radio.
If you're a parent that's already watched plenty of youth baseball or soccer games, you know the value of teamwork. Whether it's the team on the field or your team of family members at home, Strengthening that group can pay off in many ways. Keystone Wellness Programs is offering their free Strengthening Families program in Beaver County for families of children ages 10 to 14. Learn how to increase family bonding and communications, all while having fun together. Visit KeystoneWellnessPrograms.org for details.
Looking for home services? Call Patriot Home Care in Beaver Falls. Their staff provides company, conversation, and companionship to all patients, ensuring medications are taken on time, participating in fun community activities, personal care, meal prep, and light household work are all services provided by Patriot Home Care, all thanks to the hardworking and selfless team members. Call Patriot Home Care at 724-506-8911 or stop in Patriot Home Care, 1225 7th Avenue, Beaver Falls.
Choose your path at Community College of Beaver County and start learning for real life at a realistic cost. CCBC's 2-year degree programs get you trained and earning a salary in less time and with less debt. Programs in aviation, nursing, education, process technology, criminal justice, and more will prepare you for a real future. You belong here. Apply now or learn more at ccbc.edu.
The pregame show will set the stage for the upcoming game coverage. A pre-career start at the Beaver County Career and Technology Center can set up your high school student for life. I'm Vince Crateri, Public Relations and Marketing Specialist at the Beaver County Career and Technology Center with great news. There is still time for this school year in some of our top earning career training programs, but you must act now. Have your child or grandchild see their school counselor today. Hurry, classroom space is limited, and these prime opportunities are on a first-come, first-served basis. Let the Beaver County CTC open doors for you in the game of life. Click bcctc.org.
It's football season, and if you can see the Aquaman of Beaver County heading deep on a fly route to the end zone, it shouldn't surprise you. This is Jim Riggio, the Aquaman of Beaver County from the Beaver Falls Municipal Authority. Why, you ask? It's obvious. Going deep or the full distance for our customers, no matter what we are up against, is in our game plan. Now, what isn't quite so simple is getting my web feet into a pair of those cleats. This is the Aquaman from the Beaver Falls Municipal Authority. And looky here, I'm wide open that is, to doing whatever it takes to serve you. Click bfwater.net.
After any big game, people will be talking. This is Ellen Barras from Falcone's Moon Township Ford. The same is true when you get your new vehicle from Falcone's Moon Township Ford. Neighbors, friends, and co-workers will notice the new winning style reflected in the car, truck, or SUV you just got from Falcone's Moon Township Ford. Located on University Boulevard across from Robert Morris. Click and save at moonford.com and discover what the talk is all about. Falcone's Moon Township Ford, where friends send friends.
A Beaver County high school football season is here. Players protect that beautiful smile with a visit to your hometown dentist, Dr. Peter Montini and his team at St. Barnabas Dental. While tackling tooth decay is number one in the game plan, Dr. Montini offers a wide array of services, including custom-fitted athletic mouth guards, clear aligner orthodontics, virtually painless injections, and same-day crowns. Call or text 724-495-3350 to schedule your appointment today. St. Barnabas Dental in Beaver, creating beautiful smiles for life.
At Pittsburgh Bay's Goldberg, Persky & White, we've helped thousands of former Babcock & Wilcox and J&L Steel employees receive compensation for their asbestos-caused lung cancer or mesothelioma. Since the time from asbestos exposure to disease diagnosis spans decades, many do not realize their illness was caused by asbestos. To find out if you are entitled to compensation, call GPW today at 1-800-COMPLEX or visit online at gpwlaw.com.
All right, we're back at the Standard on the Coach's Corner. The Standard, 1462 Riverside Drive in Beaver, Pennsylvania. They've got all kind of fun stuff here. Wings. Guys, how are the wings? Pretty good. Sweet, crispy shrimp, Bridgewater wrap. But the one thing on the menu that I got to try is brown butter cake with seasonal topping. What do you think about that, John? Sound good to you?
I think we should order it up.
I think we will afterwards. But we're here with the Beaver Bobcats. We're in the playoffs again. And one of Beaver County's 11 playoff teams, 10 in action this Friday night. Only I believe, 5 at home, and Aliquippa is the only team not playing. West Allegheny, Central Valley, Beaver, Cornell, and Southside play at home. Coach, beginning of the year, everybody talks Aliquippa, everybody talks Central Valley. It became evident that Southside was a special team. But you guys, there wasn't a ton of talk about you. Do you prefer flying under the radar a little bit?
Like we always talk about, like we just take care of our own destiny, right? We don't worry about what everybody else is doing. We don't worry about what people are saying. We worry about like how we prepare, how we motivate, how we get our kids into the best position possible to be successful. What everybody else does, that really has no bearing on how successful these guys are, how we are as a program, and that's fine. People can talk. I don't put much stock into it, good or bad. We just go about what we have to do to prepare.
I know you talked before, and you said, but emphasize the guys, talk to the guys, and we're going to get a chance to talk to them soon. But whether there's a guy sitting here at the table or somebody that's not here tonight, talk to me. Is there any guy that, when they came to camp this year, or they have jumped up, and you guys as coaches have like, whoa, this kid has really improved? Talk to us, or as a group, maybe the offensive line or the defensive line, or one or two guys that have really improved and done more than you expected.
No, I mean, I'm just proud of all the guys. Like we talked about, like only having literally like one or two starters back from the group the last couple years, and just how these guys have stepped up to the challenge. I think they all individually and collectively have done their job, and they continue to do their job. So I'm just proud of just how the moment hasn't been too big for them, how they've just been able to come out and just week in and week out, don't not get too high, not get too low, just do the things that need to be done in order to be successful on Friday nights.
Court, I realize every season's different and no two are the same, but you did win a home playoff game last year, and it was the first playoff win for the program since 2017. Just going through that last year, the experience for your players, how much do you think that can carry over to this year as far as just knowing what to expect and having that confidence that you can win a playoff game?
Oh, no, I think these guys carry themselves on Friday nights like they can go out and play with anybody. Anytime you get a playoff win, it's great for the program and it's great for the kids that are back. So that definitely translates, going forward. Just like, the more successful things you do, they stacks on top of each other, stacking good days, stacking good wins, those kind of things. So, a lot of these guys, they might not have been the actual guys that were starting, per se, play in and play out last year, but all these guys that are sitting around here, they were on the field contributing. And, they know what it takes in order to get to that next level and the kind of play and the kind of execution that's needed to be successful.
Coach, we talked about the beginning of the season, 4-0, then a tough loss at West Mifflin. Then you play a home game non-conference against Brentwood before having Appleworth come. And you guys beat Brentwood pretty good, and so obviously didn't look ahead to them. If you win your playoff game Friday night, which I know you hope you do, you will get another rematch with Avonworth. So how do you prevent, because most of the guys probably want another chance at Avonworth. It might come sooner than you probably would have liked to see it, maybe in the championship game, but you're going to get a chance to see them possibly in round 2. How do you prevent from looking ahead to Avonworth?
Well, I mean, you can't look ahead. You have to focus on the task at hand. And if you focus on the task at hand and you're able to just concentrate and do the things that need to be done, those things take care of themselves the next week. And it just kind of goes back to our philosophy of just, like not letting the moment be too big, controlling the things that we can control. I can't control how things are bracketed. I can't control what we can control is how we prepare and how we are ready to go for Friday night, and making sure our kids are physically, mentally, and emotionally ready to go be successful at the task at hand. And things happen, and we're successful, and we're going to go play somebody else, no matter who it is, the following week, right? Avonworth, whoever that is, and we have nothing but respect for that program and their coaching staff and those kids up there. But it's just going to be the same mindset of just trusting the process, being able to prepare and do the things that make us successful.
John, anything else?
I wanted to touch back on Shady Side Academy real quick. They have a quarterback in Devin Harris who threw for 361 yards in a game this year against North Catholic. That's a lot of yards. How do you try to slow him down?
Yeah. I mean, with dynamic athletes like that, they're going to make plays. You just have to minimize those plays. Get as many hats to the ball, and if they do make a run, make a catch, you just got to limit those. Get off the field on third downs. Like I said, when their athletes get in space and they're able to make a move or two, that's when they're the most dangerous. So playing great team defense is the key for us to limiting those.
We're at the Standard. We're with the Beaver Bobcats. We're going to be talking to some of the young men, Amari Jackson, Dre Hall, Quaylen Kane, Gabe Lutton, Mario. Is it right, Mario? Marco. Man, I got to read my own writing, my man. Marco Gutierrez and Brady Mayo. But we're at the Standard, and another thing on this menu is the signature mac and cheese. You can add grilled steak, salmon, pulled pork, corded bacon, all kind of stuff. But there's also a kids menu with John Peralta will be ordering from. The kids menu.
Yeah, one of each.
Well, we will be back after these messages on Beaver County Radio.
The award-winning Grand Valley Inn on Route 51 in Falston provides a delicious family dining experience. Grand Valley Inn is a great place for a party or event. They have banquet rooms for small and large gatherings. Fish and Friday night football go great together in Beaver County. The Grand Valley Inn has great fish and seafood specials on Fridays, live music on the weekends through October, and trivia night on Thursdays. Follow Grand Valley Inn on Facebook to keep up with all the fun. That's Grand Valley Inn on Route 51 in Falston.
The Little McDonald's restaurants are proud to be partners with Beaver County Radio in sponsoring Beaver County high school football games all season long. Stop in to any of the local McDonald's restaurants for everyday value items like 2 for $3 mix and match, sausage burritos, sausage McMuffin, and hash browns. Don't forget to download the app for extra special savings. Looking for a great part-time job? Text McHire.com today to apply. Good luck to all the Beaver County football teams this season from your local McDonald's restaurants. I'm loving it.
Being part of a credit union is like being part of a team where everyone plays and, more importantly, everyone wins. This is Cindy Hiladio for Friendly Federal Credit Union. If you need a loan, it's game time. Visit Friendly Federal Credit Union in Baden or Aliquippa. Follow us on Facebook or Twitter or click friendlyfcu.org. Member NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Friendly Federal Credit Union. You got a friend.
Did you know Fisher's New Brighton Foodland is as close as a click? That's right. You can order your groceries right from your home. Click GroceryStoreNewBrighton.com and fill your shopping cart up. It's just that easy. Or stop in to shop for your favorite items. They specialize in fresh meats, hoagies, bakery items, and of course the deli. Pick up a delicious hot meal to go like fried chicken dinners, and don't forget fried fish every Friday. Don't cook, make it a Foodland Day. Visit Fisher's New Brighton Foodland, your one stop to shop for all needs, or click GroceryStoreNewBrighton.com.
If you have big plans for this fall, like a new car or home remodeling project, but feel like it's getting a little late in the game and you're out of timeouts, it's time to call an audible, a 749 audible. This is Coach Andy Dengel from Freedom United Federal Credit Union. 24-month personal loans are now available with approved credit from 7.49%. So get up to the line, the teller line that is, and call your own 749 Audible. Stop in for details. Member NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
This is Mitch Carver from Carver Construction. Playing a great football game takes teamwork, great leaders, and great individuals. As a former high school football coach myself, I know what it takes to win. I apply these same qualities to Carver Construction in New Brighton. Satisfying customers isn't anything new at Carver. We've been doing it since 1982 for both residential and commercial renovations. I'm behind every job we do, so I can guarantee you that every time you deal with us, you win. Call us or visit us at our website at carverconstructionpa.com.
This football season, don't pass on McGee Heating and Air Conditioning. Honest sales and 7 days a week emergency service have made them tops in their game for over 60 years. That's how long families just like yours have been relying on McGee for all their heating and cooling needs. Get ready now for the cooler days ahead and call McGee today at 724-375-7112. Serving the Beaver Valley, including Aliquippa, Monaca, Hopewell, and Center Township. McGee Heating and Air Conditioning. Family owned and operated, Main Street, Aliquippa. Good luck to all the teams who visit the Gridiron this season from McGee Heating and Air Conditioning. No matter what the circumstances, no matter the reason, one of the few things that is left when a loved one passes on are the memories. Staging those memories in an honoring way is one of the reasons so many people have chosen J&J Spratt Funeral Home. A person's legacy depends on a lifetime of accomplishments and then how they are remembered. J&J Spratt Funeral Home has helped start the process of creating positive legacies for over 70 years. Visit jjsprattfh.com. Joseph M. Spratt, Supervisor and Funeral Director.
Does someone you know struggle to read? If so, there's tuition-free local help available. The Provident Charter School West at the former Quigley High School in Baden is helping students in grades 1st through 4th. Provident Charter School West teaches students with dyslexia so they can go back to their hometown schools and learn alongside their friends. Provident Charter School West is a tuition-free brick-and-mortar school for children in grades 1st through 4th who are below grade level in reading. For more information, go to providentcharterschool.org.
Are you a believer?
I am absolutely a believer.
And I'm a Bubba Beaver believer.
I'm the biggest Bubba Beaver believer.
All right, man. You got me.
Be a Beaver believer in a new Nissan. Get a new $59 a month or a new Ultima Premium package for only $359 a month. Plus, guaranteed credit approval and the best certified pre-owned warranty.
Stop in and become a Bubba Beaver believer like me.
And me.
At Beaver County Auto.
It might be time to repair or replace that old garage door. Call on Robin and her team of expert installers at Electric Garage Door Sales in Monaca. Dial 724-774-3200 and your door will work like a charm. Featuring CHI quality garage doors, LiftMaster garage door openers, and over 50 years experience, Robin and her team will get it done right. Electric Garage Door Sales. Give them a call at 724-774-3200 or find them online at electricgaragedoorsales.com.
We're back at the Standard in Bridgewater. Come on down. It's good stuff. Everybody likes it so far. We haven't had a chance to eat, but we will. The guys have said everything is good, and we are now with two of the Beaver Bobcats. We have Amari Jackson to my right, and to John's left, we have Brady Mayo. Brady, pick up the I'm going to talk to you first, and then I'm going to use my mic to give to Amari. Welcome.
What's up?
So my first question is, what did you Corey, what do you feel like the move?
It's like when everybody's smiling, like you're not in a bad mood for smiling, so like you're always happy or laughing or something like that.
Mari, let me ask you, you are a wide receiver and a defensive back, so let's say the game's on the line. Doesn't matter whether it's a conference game, it could be a championship game, doesn't matter what it is. Would you rather catch the winning touchdown, or would you rather get an interception and knock the ball away to preserve your win?
You know what I mean? I'd rather get an interception to win the game. You know, I like defense. Defense, I feel like defense is the best part of football.
Okay, good stuff. Brady, same question.
No, I'd rather catch a touchdown. I'd rather go up and lost a dude for the touchdown. You know, that's just me though.
Okay, so now would you rather catch the winning touchdown in a football game or hit the winning shot in a basketball game? To win a championship, what would you rather do?
I'd rather hit the game when a shot in a basketball game. You know, it's going to be louder, more people. I feel like are closer to the court. I don't know.
Okay, that's good. Hey, that's the questions we asked. John, what do you got?
Brady, your dad, Ryan, was quite a good football player at Western Beaver back in the day, many years ago. Does he tell you a lot of stories about his playing days? And if he does, you just say, I don't care, it was 30 years ago?
He was pretty good. He tells me some stories every now and then. He tells me a story about the time he broke his arm at Three Rivers. But other than that, he really doesn't really tell me much.
And Maury, you've had some big returns, different ways, special teams, defense. How much do you like being that impact guy that can make the big play, the game-changing play, kind of the snap of the finger?
I like it a lot because I like getting people like amped up, and when I score a big touchdown or something, everybody gets hyped. You know, it just makes me feel good that everybody else is like feeling good, nothing up about it.
Last question for you guys, and we're going to take another break. We'll get to your teammates. So far, so good. The first set's been really good, John.
Yeah.
These other four guys are going to have a tough act to follow. Amari, you're running out of the tunnel on a Friday night. Every kid just says it's a special feeling, but you got your hometown team, you got your Beaver Bobcats uniform on. What do you feel like? How does it feel when you come out and see all your friends, your family, your schoolmates all in the stands on a Friday night? How does it make you feel?
You know, it makes me feel great. I feel like a good influence and like role model to like everybody younger than me and who like thinks that I'm better than them. You know, I just feel like a good influence or a role model for them to like want to be as good as me or something like that. They want to like strive themselves to be as good as me or how they perceive me in high school.
That's cool. Brady, same kind of thing, but talk about school support, how the kids treat you guys. How do you feel when maybe the junior high kids or the grade kids come up? Because they know you from playing basketball, football. How does it feel to be recognized as a Beaver Bobcat?
It feels great. You know, as a kid, I used to look up to Darius Wise, Alex Rouse, who's our coach now. I thought these dudes were so cool, and now to see like all the kids in my brother's grade, like 5th, 4th grade, it's cool because they look up to me the same way I looked up at those guys, and it's like a cycle, and I think that's really cool.
John, anything else for these two?
You know, there is a great tradition that was way, way, way back. I mean, you feel that? I mean, you feel there's that certain standard, which I'm saying, getting a plug from the restaurant.
We're
a certain standard you kind of have to live up to when you're a Beaver Bobcat.
Yeah, because I've seen it. I've been a manager since like 4th grade at Beaver, so I've seen a bunch of teams. I've seen a bunch of really good teams. I've seen a couple bad ones, but you know, it's like just being like those guys were before you and helping the guys that are going to come after you be just like you.
Well, we've established that Brady Mayo's cool. We know that now. The young kids looked up to him. We also know that he dances and sings. We're going to find out more about some of the other guys coming up. We're at the Standard here in Bridgewater. Happy hour, Monday through Friday, 4 to 6. They're open. They have the kitchen open till 11. So if you're passing by and you'd rather go to a fast food restaurant, we're coming to the Standard from now on. This place smells good, looks good, and so far they've been treating us great. But we're here on the Coach's Corner on Beaver County Radio. We'll be right back with more Beaver Bobcats right after this.
If you're a parent that's already watched plenty of youth baseball or soccer games, you know the value of teamwork. Whether it's the team on the field or your team of family members at home, strengthening that group can pay off in many ways. Keystone Wellness Programs is offering their free Strengthening Families program in Beaver County for families of children ages 10 to 14. Learn how to increase family bonding and communications, all while having fun together. Visit KeystoneWellnessPrograms.org for details.
Looking for home services? Call Patriot Home Care in Beaver Falls. Their staff provides company, conversation, and companionship to all patients, ensuring medications are taken on time, participating in fun community activities, personal care, meal prep, and light household work are all services provided by Patriot Home Care, all thanks to the hardworking and selfless team members. Call Patriot Home Care at 724-506-8911 or stop in Patriot Home Care, 1225 7th Avenue, Beaver Falls.
The award-winning Grand Valley Inn on Route 51 in Falston provides a delicious family dining experience. Grand Valley Inn is a great place for a party or event. They have banquet rooms for small and large gatherings. Fish and Friday night football go great together in Beaver County. The Grand Valley Inn has great fish and seafood specials on Fridays, live music on the weekends through October, and trivia night on Thursdays. Follow Grand Valley Inn on Facebook to keep up with all the fun. That's Grand Valley Inn on Route 51 in Falston.
The pregame show will set the stage for the upcoming game coverage. A pre-career start at the Beaver County Career and Technology Center can set up your high school student for life. I'm Vince Crateri, Public Relations and Marketing Specialist at the Beaver County Career and Technology Center with great news. There is still time for this school year in some of our top earning career training programs, but you must act now. Have your child or grandchild see their school counselor today. Hurry, classroom space is limited, and these prime opportunities are on a first-come, first-served basis. Let the Beaver County CTC open doors for you in the game of life. Click bcctc.org.
It's football season, and if you can see the Aquaman of Beaver County heading deep on a fly route to the end zone, it shouldn't surprise you. This is Jim Riggio, the Aquaman of Beaver County from the Beaver Falls Municipal Authority. Why, you ask? It's obvious. Going deep or the full distance for our customers, no matter what we are up against, is in our game plan. Now, what isn't quite so simple is getting my web feet into a pair of those cleats. This is the Aquaman from the Beaver Falls Municipal Authority. And looky here, I'm wide open that is, to doing whatever it takes to serve you. Click bfwater.net.
After any big game, people will be talking. This is Ellen Bross from Falcone's Moon Township Ford. The same is true when you get your new vehicle from Falcone's Moon Township Ford. Neighbors, friends, and co-workers will notice the new winning style reflected in the car, truck, or SUV you just got from Falcone's Moon Township Ford. Located on University Boulevard across from Robert Morris. Click and save at moonford.com and discover what the talk is all about. Falcone's Moon Township Ford, where friends send friends.
Being part of a credit union is like being part of a team where everyone plays and, more importantly, everyone wins. This is Cindy Hiladio for Friendly Federal Credit Union. If you need a loan, it's game time. Visit Friendly Federal Credit Union in Baden-Mariquippa. Follow us on Facebook or Twitter or click friendlyfcu.org. Member NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Friendly Federal Credit Union. You got a friend.
Looking for home services? Call Patriot Home Care in Beaver Falls. Their staff provides station and all patients are participating in fun community activities, personal care, meal prep, and light household work are all services provided by Patriot Home Care, all thanks to the hardworking and selfless team members. Call Patriot Home Care at 724-506-8911 or stop in Patriot Home Care, 1225 7th Avenue, Beaver Falls.
Did you know Fisher's New Brighton Foodland is as close as a click? That's right. You can order your groceries right from your home. Click GroceryStoreNewBrighton.com and fill your shopping cart up. It's just that easy. Or stop in to shop for your favorite items. They specialize in fresh meats, hoagies, bakery items, and of course the deli. Pick up a delicious hot meal to go like fried chicken dinners, and don't forget fried fish every Friday. Don't cook, make it a Foodland Day. Visit Fisher's New Brighton Foodland, your one stop to shop for all needs, or click GroceryStoreNewBrighton.com.
Do you know a child who struggles to read? If so, the tuition-free brick-and-mortar Provident Charter School West is here to help. The Providence Charter School West in Baden is helping children from 1st grade through 4th learn to overcome dyslexia so they can return to their hometown schools and graduate with their friends. Providence Charter School West meets the needs of children with dyslexia so they can become the inventors and educators of tomorrow. For more information, visit providencecharterschool.org.
We're back at the Standard in Bridgewater with the Beaver Bobcats. We've talked to Coach Court. How do I keep doing that? Court Rouse. We've got fries and coleslaw, standard house fries, mac and cheese, salads, funnel cake, Pittsburgh salad, a lot of good stuff here. And they also have entertainment. They got a DJ coming up tonight. Rumor has a special guest, Brady Mayo. He can sing and dance. Quaylon Payne out of my right. And Gabe left to John's left. Guys, talk to some of your teammates. Quaylon, you've had a part in this team the last couple of years. You got a chance to run the ball some as a freshman. I've seen you play the last couple of years. You've got to the point now where you're one of the featured backs. Coach said you've had a very successful year. How does it feel to build up to the point to where you are right now?
Honestly, it feels great. When I'm here, blessed to be part of the team and contribute so much to the team.
Gabe, you're more of a fullback or middle linebacker, defensive guy. You're one of the captains as well. How does it feel that you got named as one of the captains of this team?
I'm very honored to be a captain. You know, honestly, going into this year, I didn't know if I was going to be picked to be a captain, so I thought it was really cool that I got chosen.
How does that happen? Is that where the team picks it, or does the coaches nominate you? How does it work? Would you know the process?
So the coaches will give out a sheet of all the kids on the team, and all the kids will pick who they want as captains.
Okay. John?
Gabe, you're going back to the playoffs. You were there last year, got a win at home. I would say to go back again this year and also be playing at home again this year against Shady Side County.
It's the playoffs, man. That's what it's all about. That's what we've been working for all year, and I'm excited to make a deep playoff run.
Well, then I'll ask you the same thing. How excited are you? I mean, I know the regular season was good, 8-2, 3-game winning streak. How do you feel? How excited are you to get going on the playoff season?
It feels good to have a home playoff game. It's amazing not to travel, and I think we go far in this playoffs.
So, guys, let's get away from football a little bit. So, Quaylon, let's just say a couple months from now, football runs over, and you're going to relax a little bit, whether it be a Friday or Saturday. What do you do to relax? Do you just play video games like every other kid says they do? You go to movies? What do? Do you hang out with your friends? Tell me what you do.
Video games for sleep.
Sleep?
Eat. I eat a lot.
What's your favorite food?
Tacos.
I like tacos. Ooh. Gabe, how about you? Same thing. What do you do to relax?
I like to play video games, watch movies, just hang out, relax in my bed.
So you like to sleep too?
Yeah.
You guys are young. You're sleeping all the time. So what's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie?
Don't say Harry Potter.
I'm going to have to say Star Wars.
Oh, okay. Nothing wrong with that. John, what do you got for these two?
Gabe, your grandfather was policeman, chief of police for many years. How much do you stay out of trouble knowing that your grandfather's keeping an eye on you?
I stay out of trouble at all costs because my dad is also an ex-police officer. So I have police officers involved throughout my family. So I stay out of trouble as much as possible.
Do you at least entertain the idea of ever getting in trouble? Never cross your mind at least.
Oh, yeah.
So, Quaylon, let's say you're a junior, obviously, doing really well in football. Is this something you want to try to do in college, or you're still undecided?
No, I'd love to play football in college. Thought in my mind I'd be able to do it.
So, obviously, football, everybody, I grew up, I wanted to play baseball, couldn't, obviously, so I'm in broadcasting. But let's say you go for football, but you got to think about your future. Like, what would you like to do in college? What would you like to study? What do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be someday?
I want to be a realtor. My uncle's in real estate. Pays good. I think I'd enjoy it.
There you go. Mr. Lutton, same thing. What do you want to do after your senior year? It's a little early yet. You're not even halfway through the junior year, but you got to be thinking about your future. What are you thinking about?
I would love to go to college to play football, but if that doesn't work out, then I'm going to go study like finance or business or something like that. I'm like a financial manager or something.
Okay, sounds good. John?
Okay, well, we get back to football for a minute. You have a lot of weapons offensively, a lot of different guys that can make big plays. Make plays just out of traditional offense, make plays out of the wildcat. How tough do you think it is, for instance, to have to face an offense like yours that has so many different ways that you could game yards?
I'm sure all defensive coordinators that we play, it's a nightmare for them because we have so much good skill. Our guys up front are just nasty and mean. We have a really good offense.
Well, and how much fun is it to know that it's not just falls on one guy. There's so many different players, there's so many different guys in that offense that can make things happen.
It's amazing. We have so many weapons. We can do whatever we want.
All right, guys. Pretty good. First segment, second segment. They say they saved the best for last. I don't know. We're going to find out. 2 more players coming from the Beaver Bobcats, and I want to thank Quayle and Gabe Lutton for coming on here. And again, at the Standard in Bridgewater, open till midnight, kitchen hours till 11. A lot of good stuff on here. Bridgewater wraps served with chips, crispy or grilled chicken, salmon or steak. A lot of good stuff.
We'll take one of each.
We'll take one of each, and we're going to take a quick break here on Beaver County Radio.
If you have big plans for this fall, like a new car or late in the game and you're out of timeouts, it's time to call an audible, a 749 audible. This is Coach Andy Dengel from Freedom United Federal Credit Union. 24-month personal loans are now available with approved credit from 7.49%. So get up to the line, the teller line that is, and call your own 749 audible. Stop in for details. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Mitch Carver from Carver Construction. Playing a great football game takes teamwork, great leaders, and great individuals. As a former high school football coach myself, I know what it takes to win. I apply these same qualities to Carver Construction in New Brighton. Satisfying customers isn't anything new at Carver. We've been doing it since 1982 for both residential and commercial renovations. I'm behind every job we do, so I can guarantee you that every time you deal with us, you win. Call us or visit us at our website at carverconstructionpa.com.
It might be time to repair or replace that old garage door. Call on Robin and her team of expert installers at Electric Garage Door Sales in Monaca. Dial 724-774-3200 and your door will work like a charm. Featuring CHI quality garage doors, LiftMaster garage door openers, and over 50 years experience, Robin and her team will get it done right. Electric Garage Door Sales. Give them a call at 724-774-3200 or find them online at electricgaragedoorsales.com.
A Beaver County high school football season is here. Players protect that beautiful smile with a visit to your hometown dentist, Dr. Peter Montini and his team at St. Barnabas Dental. While tackling tooth decay is #1 in the game plan, Dr. Montini offers a wide array of services, including custom-fitted athletic mouthguards, clear aligner orthodontics, virtually painless injections, and same-day crowns. Call or text 724-495-3350 to schedule your appointment today. St. Barnabas Dental in Beaver, creating beautiful smiles for life.
At Pittsburgh Bay's Goldberg, Persky & White, we've helped thousands of former Babcock & Wilcox and J&L Steel employees receive compensation for their asbestos-caused lung cancer or mesothelioma. Since the time from asbestos exposure to disease diagnosis spans decades, many do not realize their illness was caused by asbestos. To find out if you are entitled to compensation, call GPW today at 1-800-COMPLEX or visit online at gpwlaw.com.
Are you a believer?
I am absolutely a believer.
And I'm a Bubba Beaver believer.
But I'm the biggest Bubba Beaver believer.
All right, man, you got me.
Be a Beaver believer in a new Nissan. Get a new Rogue S for just $359 a month or a new Ultima Premium package for only $359 a month, plus guaranteed credit approval and the best certified pre-owned warranty.
Stop in and become a Bubba Beaver believer like me.
And me.
At Beaver County Auto.
Beaver County
This football season, don't pass on McGee Heating and Air Conditioning. Honest sales and 7 days a week emergency service have made them tops in their game for over 60 years. That's how long families just like yours have been relying on McGee for all their heating and cooling needs. Get ready now for the cooler days ahead and call McGee today at 724-375-7112. Serving the Beaver Valley including Aliquippa, Monaca, Hopewell, and Center Township. McGee Heating and Air Conditioning. Family owned and operated, Main Street, Aliquippa. Good luck to all the teams who visit the Gridiron this season from McGee Heating and Air Conditioning.
The local McDonald's restaurants are proud to be partners with Beaver County Radio in sponsoring Beaver County high school football games all season long. Stop in to any of the local McDonald's restaurants for everyday value items like 2 for $3 mix and match, sausage burritos, sausage McMuffin, and hash browns. Don't forget to download the app for extra special savings. Looking for a great part-time job? Text McHire.com today to apply. Good luck to all the Beaver County football teams this season from your local McDonald's restaurants. I'm loving it.
Okay, well, it's all right. I mean, you're not trying to knock guys out, but I mean, you got to be. Yeah. When the guy's coming your way, you want him to know you're coming back. He's coming back. He's going to get it.
Yeah, 100%.
There you go. Okay, Dre, as a running back, you got other guys in the running back room, and you know some schools over the years have that one back, and he gets 1,700 yards, and everybody hears about him. But you guys share the ball a little bit, so it's important to be a team player. How do you guys in the running back room feel about the other guy maybe getting a few more yards than you? How do you guys feel about each other sharing everything?
Personally, I feel like we celebrate each other because at the end of the day, we're a team and we let his best ability whenever we're on the field because I know that me and him both want to go to college and me and him are both going to compete, but at the same time, that's like my brother because we're on the same team. And if he ever and I hope the best for him and I hope that he gets to college and whatever he wants to do.
Cool. John?
Every team's goal at the beginning of the season is get to the playoffs. And you guys have made it again this year like you did last year. 182 and you won 3 in a row. How good do you feel going into these playoffs and getting a chance to play against some of the other best teams in Western Pennsylvania?
I feel really good about it. I like competition a lot. Whenever we played Avonworth, I feel like that was a great competition, and I can't wait to play Shady Shot at home. Playoff home game, I feel like the energy's different. I feel like I don't know, I feel like it just has a whole different energy to it, and I can't wait to have a home game for playoffs.
Marco, same thing. You guys have won your last 3 games coming in the playoffs. Seems like you got some pretty good momentum going right now. How excited are you to take that next step into the playoffs?
I'm really excited. Shady Side's a good team. They're going to come to compete, but I think we compete really well, and I think we're A-game friends.
Guys, one thing I wanted to ask Marco, I'll ask you first. So, 2 tough losses, but you guys rebounded nicely after those. As leaders of the team, obviously the coaches talk to you guys after the game, and you know you don't like to lose, but how do you guys as a team When the coaches are around, as leaders, what are you saying to the kids after a tough loss?
I'm not really like a big talk guy. I just kind of lead by example. So when other kids are down, I try keeping myself up, let them see me, and just keep going.
Okay, same question, Dre. Obviously, not happy to lose at West Mifflin, tough game. Come back and beat Brentwood, and then you lose to Avonworth, but you come back and win 3 straight. What motivates you after a loss? What are you saying to your teammates? What are you trying to do to get the kids up? Because the younger guys are looking to you guys for leadership and example.
I feel like it's in the past. We got to worry about this week. And if I see one of my teammates down, I'm going to obviously help them pick up their head, make sure they're good mentally for this week, and make sure we just stay focused on what we got to do on Friday.
Trey, you mentioned about wanting to go to college. All you guys are juniors, except one. What do you see in your future? Obviously, you would love to play football in college, but what do you want to do? What do you want to study in college? What do you want to focus on?
If I go to college, I would love to go there for business and selling houses and everything like that.
So another realtor. You're going to be in competition with the other realtor in the bunch. You guys going to go against each other or work for the same team?
Work for the same team.
There you go. I like to hear that. So same question, Marco. What do you see in your future?
I definitely want to go to college, maybe with football, maybe without it, but preferably football. And I want to stick with sports, being a business side of sports, sports marketing. Really viable.
Good question. Good answer. Good answer.
It is. It's interesting.
Sports marketing.
These guys have futures, man.
Yeah. Coach only picks the best to come and talk to us. John, what do you got for these guys before we wrap it up?
You guys lost 22 seniors from last year. A lot of talented players, a lot of leadership. But yet you came back. You've had a really good season. Why were you able to come all together like this despite losing so many seniors?
Honestly, I feel like it's the coaches. They push us every single day. We've been working out basically since almost the beginning of the summer, putting in work from 9 a.m. to 12, every single day after school, lifting, making sure that we're putting in the work that we need to make sure that we play to the best of our ability and make sure that we are the best team that we can be.
Marco, I'll ask you the same thing. You guys lost a whole lot of really good players, a lot of really good leaders from last year. How happy are you with the way this has all came together with having to fill a lot of holes in both sides of the ball, and yet here you are 8-2, and both your losses were both in very close games.
I'm really happy. Coming into the season, a lot of people didn't believe in us. They just thought we were going to be an average team. We're going to be like last year since we lost so much seniors and having a lot of inexperienced kids. But we all stepped up, put in the work over the winter season, off season, and everything. I'm just happy that we stepped up.
All right. Quickly, before we end this, we're going to just go over the other teams that are in the playoffs this week. In 5A, John, Moon, a number 5 seed at Gateway, a number 4 seed. Tough matchups, 5A, not as many, but this Moon team has really surprised a lot of people coming back from a horrendous season, and these kids have really stepped up to make the playoffs, a number 5 seed.
They really are, and I think they're going to be dangerous in the playoffs. They've switched their offense to the wing T this year, and that's an offense you don't see very often, and that creates matchup problems for any team they're going to play here in the playoffs.
Quickly, in 4A, Latrobe is at West Allegheny, the number 9 versus number 8. If West Allegheny wins, they will face Aliquippa for the second time in a year. It seems like the WPL is doing that with matchups. Not everywhere, but a lot of them. We'll find out in a second when we talk 3A. Highlands, the number 12 seeds, at Central Valley, the number 5 seed. If they win, the winner of that would face Mars and Chartiers Valley.
Well, Central Valley has been there many times before since the merger between Monaca and Center, and I think anytime you have playoff experience, and I think these guys will show that Friday night, it makes a big deal because it is a little different animal than the regular season.
Aliquippa, the number 1 seed, they have off this weekend. In 3A, we have the Beaver Bobcats. Let's say yay.
Yeah.
Beaver at home facing Shadyside Academy. If they win, they will face Avonworth again. A matchup of, just like we talked about with West Allegheny, they're going to put them against a section opponent if they win that game, and should be a good ball game against Shadyside Academy and going forward if they win.
Yeah, I think, you don't want to look too far ahead because Shady Side Academy presents quite a challenge in their own right. But a little surprised the way the bracket shook out. I thought the Beaver Avonmore 3 match would come more in the semifinals or maybe the championship game, but we're not on the committee, so I
Someday we will.
You would.
In 2A, we have the most teams. 3A, 4A, there's 3. Western Beaver, number 9 seed at Sarah. They play at Norwin. The winner plays the number 1 seed Steel Valley. Elwood City, number 14 seed at Washington. The winner will play either McGuffey or Derry. And Beaver Falls, a number 10 seed at Keystone Oaks. The winner plays the Shannock. So if Beaver Falls win, they get a matchup with the Shannock. But the big thing here is Western Beaver did so well, beat Beaver Falls, but they're a number 9 seed, and they have to play Sarah, who didn't finish as high as them. A little bit of controversy in 2A, but still, they got a chip on their shoulder about that game.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised after Western Beaver beat Beaver Falls that they would be seated lower. But again, when you're on the committee, you can start explaining all these things to me and everything.
Quickly, in 1A, Rochester, the number 10 seed. They've had some injuries. They've had some tough times. They should get a couple injured guys back. They're playing Cornell. Number 10 versus number 7. The winner plays either Fort Cherry or Jefferson Morgan. And then Monessen, the number 16 seed, they're going to have to go and play at Southside. Tough place to play. Southside's really good. Saw them last week. And the winner of that game plays Greensburg Central or West Green. Southside, a little under the radar, but they have a really good program. They're strong. They don't make a lot of mistakes. They should win that game.
Yeah, and one of only 5 unbeaten teams in the entire WPIL, and that pretty much speaks for itself just how good the Rams are.
The game that we'll have on Beaver County Radio will be Beaver Falls at Keystone Oaks. That'll be Robert Mangito and Mr. Bruce Fry. Saturday afternoon, 12:30 airtime, 1 o'clock kickoff. Geneva. The 4-4 hosts W&J at 6-2. Geneva trying for 4 straight for the first time in years. Myself and you will get to that game. Geneva's playing pretty well, John.
They are. They really have. They got off to a rough start this season, but they've really kicked in gear here toward the end of the year. And, I think they'll certainly give W&J a decent ball game. I mean, I think W&J is certainly the favorite, but I don't know if it necessarily would surprise me if Geneva knocked them off.
A lot of people to thank here. First, we want to thank Ryan Garazunas back in the studio. Thank Curtis Walsh, our producer on site. Obviously thanking John Parada. He's here always. We want to thank Amari Jackson. Thank you guys. Come on. Hey, yay for your teammates. Yeah. Dre Hall's here. Yeah. Quaylen Kane, Gabe Lutton, Marco Gutierrez, and Brady Mayo. I didn't ask, but the rest of you guys dressed up as Halloween. Did any of you guys dress up for Halloween and put a mask on? What'd you do, my man? Banana. A banana. They only got a freshman. I like that. I like that. Thanks to everybody here at the Standard in Bridgewater. I'm Mike Azadian. Coach's Corner will be on next week as well. A special coaches only next week. And join us here, as always, on Beaver County Radio. Go Bobcats.